Hello, welcome back people to a new episode of Snide and Sniff. Today we are back with our third video reading In for a Penny, the original classic comic by hadoukenchips, written way back when in 2008. And if you're interested in, you can definitely check hadoukenchips out on DeviantArt. As you know, he's kind of forged this expansive Hadouken verse, which you can certainly explore. But yeah, let us jump back into this tale with part 12.5, which was apparently written just last year as a bonus additional chapter.
This is part of the extended edition.
True, exactly. Yeah.
When Halloween arrived, Penny became very excited. She had come up with a costume idea that we could do together. Not being the most creative girl, I was happy for Penny to do my costume for me. I thought at the very least I'd have something cool to wear for the Halloween parties, but Penny had other ideas. What do you mean we're going trick-or-treating? Aren't we a bit too old for all that?
You're not too old for free candy and chocolate, are you?
I guess not, but no one's going to give us anything. They'll only give stuff out to kids.
It will be fine. I did it last year and nobody said anything. Who could say no to this face?
That's true, I guess. You go just as friggin' Daphne and Velma, I think you're gonna win.
Huh, well I guess it might be fun. If it doesn't work, we can always go to the party. Why do I have to be Daphne? Velma was always the cool one.
It's true.
Surprisingly, it worked. Either people were too embarrassed to say anything, or they were amused at what a couple of chances we were. After a while, I stopped feeling awkward and had fun reliving my youth. I initially wondered why Penny made us take such huge trick-or-treat bags with us. Trick-or-treat!
I mean, I'm kind of with the main lady here. What do you really do when two friggin' adults walk up to your door dressed as Scooby-Doo characters and demand candy? You're like...
Just say, well, what's the trick then?
God damn it, don't tempt fate, my god. Who knows what they'll come up with.
It soon became clear that we wouldn't stop until we'd hit about every house in town. We must have walked miles that night until our trick-or-treat bags were full. When we finally got home, we emptied our haul onto the coffee table, and it spilled out into a big mountain of goodies that covered the table and the floor around it. With such a supply of treats readily available, it was hard not to indulge over the following weeks. That night, after getting changed, we sat down to enjoy the fruits of our labour. I may have got a bit carried away. Whoa! I think I'm getting a sugar buzz.
I know that feeling.
Pizza. Hold on, is that what I... So yeah, going a bit George Lucas here and inserting all sorts of new stuff into my old work. Penny shot first, okay, people?
When our classes didn't overlap, I'd meet Penny back at our apartment for lunch. Well, it was much better than the usual cafeteria stop. Of course, Penny's idea of lunch was usually a 3-course meal. All this started out being more than enough to last me through to dinner. As the weeks went on, I found myself getting hungry earlier on. Oh boy, I feel so hungry I can barely concentrate on this lecture. I only finished one of Penny's lunches about an hour ago, and I'm hungry again already. I'll never last till dinner if I don't get something to eat soon.
Growl. Wait, is this the bit we read in Magma Man's adaptation? This really does feel like, you know, you've watched the anime and then you're like, well, I want to read the manga. And you're like, oh, I remember this bit. It's so cool seeing how it's portrayed in the original source material.
Damn, I must have finished off Penny's last batch of cookies last night when I had that little midnight snack. I wonder if there's anything too good to eat in the fridge. Well, I could maybe make a little sandwich. Yum. Okay, so it's maybe not such a little sandwich, but dinner won't be ready for at least an hour. This should tide me over till then.
That's not a foot long. That must be like a 2 foot long.
Finally realizing that you've gained weight stirs up a whole range of emotions. First came surprise.
Rip. We've crossed the line, people. We've had our first clothes rip moment.
Then came shock.
Wait, hold on. What are the numbers there? What are the numbers? Turn the picture upside down, bro.
Doesn't look like numbers.
Then came anger. Lots of anger. Penny!
Save her! Why is Penny wearing Hello Kitty underpants? Blame the Big Bang Theory sitcom for putting the idea into my head. Incidentally, I must have started watching it when this comic was also starting. So that may be weird. That's maybe where the name Penny comes from. God damn it. This is I love the amount of like detail and explanation and background he puts into his like description, like legitimately. If everyone did that, that would be so cool.
When you're angry, you often say something you later regret. This was one of those occasions. Penny, I'm going to kill you! Look at what all your cooking has done to me! You've totally ruined my figure and turned me into a fat pig! I used to have a toned body. Now it's a jiggling mass of blubber. How could you let me balloon up so much without saying anything?
You seem to be having a good time. I didn't want to spoil it. I didn't want to hurt your feelings.
No, Penny! No, I believe Penny. She may have a cooking addiction, but she's a wholesome lady.
This is not his fault.
No, not really.
Ha! A likely story! Now I see the truth. The scales have lifted from my eyes. All this time I thought you liked me and you were my friend. It turns out you were just flattening me out because you were jealous of my slim figure. I hate you, you fat, evil, manipulative dog!
How could you say that? How could you think I'd do anything to hurt you?
Slam!
Admit it, Maggie. This isn't Penny's fault.
This is actually like a friggin' sitcom going on here. The friggin' soap opera, should I say? My goodness, wow. We've really gone neck deep into the drama in this segment. Thanks to everyone who suggested dialogue for this. It really helped me home in on what I wanted to get said. I feel like they maybe are both overreacting a bit, but hey, there's a tense situation after all.
They literally said they wanted to end them.
God damn it, yes, you're right. Yeah, it's Maggie's fault. Not only has she made herself chonky, she has also made Penny cry, so it's a lose-lose situation for everyone. But yes, will their friendship be resolved? Will they come back together? I think so. It looks like Maggie's ready to make up, but will Penny accept her? Find out on the next exciting episode of In for a Penny, which we will be back with hopefully soon. But yeah, definitely check hadoukenchips out if you are interested in reading the rest of the classic In for a Penny, finding out the end of the comic, then you can spoil it for all the Magma Man readers. And check out all his other comics as well. Leave a like. Let us know what your favourite soap opera is. And we will see you tomorrow. Bye.